Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever episode of The Hat Guy. Today we're playing Rimworld. As such, we'll be starting a new colony on Extreme, Randy Random. 50% world size. Because pretty much everybody uses 50% world size. 30% is just never too big, never big enough. It's just too small. 50% is just about right. Also, I don't want to lag down the beast in the corner over here, which is getting on now. It was made in 2010, although it is still a beast. Right, random sites. Extreme desert. Oh, that would be interesting. Do like an extreme desert playthrough. Actually, I don't think I've done an extreme desert playthrough yet, so it's always a good time to learn. Chemical interest. She has. What does he have? Hard worker, fast learner. Incapable of violence and firefighting. And capable of violent. Okay, we've got a crap colony. Especially on Randy Random. This is going to be quite an eventful scenario. I do apologise for poor scumming, but there is no way I am starting this without having a look around first. Always got to have a look around. Just need to find somewhere to start growing some crops, because I ain't got no anything. Oh, by the way, this is completely vanilla. I don't have any mods installed. And there is not a single tree, is there? I would have been surprised if I had any trees, to be honest. It is a desert. There is a cactus over there. Ooh, a cactus. I think to start with, because given the lack of trees, we are going to have to build our base out of things that aren't made of wood. So I'm thinking settling over here to start with. Architect, furniture, sleeping spots. Twiddle that round. Give myself a couple of sleeping spots. Structure, slap a door in there. And we can let my colonists loose. Now, I do apologise for poor scumming again. We need a sculptor's table to start with, because we've got a lot of rock. Let's see, this looks fairly solid over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ancient danger! Ancient danger! We won't touch that for now. But looking at it, we've got quite a large sorry, we've got quite a large amount of mountain over here that we can dig into and start a mountain colony, which we're going to need to do. Keep out the heat, so it gets very hot on an extreme desert. Also, we'll probably put some hydroponics in there and grow our food in there, because we do not have hardly any space to grow stuff at the moment. It's a pretty poor map for growing. There's a bit over here. I'll get some trees in there or something. The main entrance to the base over here, and yeah, right, cool. Sorry about that. Let's start building a base. We just need some storage to start with. Grab some storage, any storage, build a copy of that. We'll slap that into... I'll put a door there, and we'll also put one in there. Let's see how my completely pacifistic colony does so far. Right. Unforbid that. Unforbid that. Unforbid that. If I've got any more wood dotted about, I'm sure we've got some iron and whatnot. Actually, I should probably build the walls out of iron. We've got loads of that. In fact, guys, I'm gonna have to cancel the works we put in just now, because building them out of wood is a bad idea when you don't have any. So, oh yeah, we got loads of iron. Steel even, sorry, steel. Oh, sorry, I've got coughs today. Which is not a very good thing to have on the first video you're ever recording. So, we'll see how that goes. Right, where's my character? Where's... Zero shooter! Come on, game! Come on! This is just taking the mickey. This colony's gonna... I'll be surprised if this lasts to the end of the episode, to be honest. These are just gonna get wiped out. So... they're all working on the wood sculptor's table. I put the wrong one down, didn't I? Oh, you are such an idiot. It's a stonecutter's table you want. There we go. Build stuff, my beauties. Build stuff. Let's speed it up. We've got a roof on that, so that should keep the temperature down a little bit. Although it's not too warm at the moment. I'll be brutally honest, it's fairly cold. However, on an extreme desert, I am expecting it. I mean, it's the middle of winter, look, and we're at 15 degrees. I don't think we're ever going to see any ice in this settlement. Right, my new storage room is nearly built. Let's go plop that in there. Storage. I'm going to keep some chunks in there for the moment. We'll keep all the human-like corpses in there for the time being as well. Cool. Right. We also want somewhere to dump all of the boulders and whatnot. Oh, I was in the wrong one, aren't I? Right, dumping stockpile zone. We're going to stick it there. That way, my colonists can shift all of this rock over here and allow me to do some work. Cool, we've got granite as well. That's a good strong rock. Got limestone, granite. We've got marble as well. Oh! Got any marble up here? Oh, the marble's over there on the right, look, it's over here. Right, left. Bad as me dad, he doesn't know it's left and right. I don't really have an excuse, to be honest. Right, so, first things first, let's get them making any stone block. And we'll do it forever! Can you put a roof on this, please? I need a roof on my storage room. Speed it up, look. That'll get a roof on it. There we go. Looks rather roofy now, doesn't it? Ooh, it's getting dark. Do we have anybody on hauling? Oh, they're all on hauling. Okay, We'll switch it on a manual because I always like it on manual priorities. Me constructor. Got a couple of handlers. Got any livestock dotted around? No, it's got some packaged survival meals. I just hope to God we don't get raided before I can move down here. To be honest, I should have moved down here already. Is that an ancient danger or is that... It's a bit small, isn't it? Made of steel though, so I can knock it down later. Yeah, I should have built in here to start with, but I mean we're fairly well defendable. I do like this bit. This is really well defendable here. You can get some turrets in there. Your main entrance over here. I've got some grand plans for this. Right. Haul, my beauties, haul! God, this game can get really boring when you're just waiting for something to happen. Right. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, I haven't got any quality of life mods, have I? I ain't got any mods at all. This is totally vanilla. So there's a lot of guesswork involved when you're trying to mine stuff. Which is really how you should play the game. Because you wouldn't know how far back you've got to dig before you've dug it. Diggy diggy hole. Right, I'm going to zone some food and whatnot because we need to start growing something. That seems good. We'll leave it on spuds. Can never get enough potatoes. That one we're going to have as rice. Just make sure that we got somebody on growing, somebody on plant cutting. You build stuff, you make stuff, you grow stuff. And everybody haul stuff. Apart from the guy who can't haul. Who really should be able to haul because... Oh, blimmin' heck, it's Rough-Child, he's always hopeless. Or was it she this time? Ah, it was a she. Yeah, she's pretty useless. And she's gone to sleep. Right. Fast forward. Ooh, nearly forgot about Doggy Junior. Hello, Junior. How are you? So yes, the first colony has started. Seems to be going well so far. Oh great, we've got Mega Scarab over there. What the hell's he doing over there? We've got some sort of cave system I've not found. Why has he wandered over there? Where's he come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Kilimanjaro. It's an iguana. Oi! Stop moving. Go kill the iguana. Well, at least we made the first night. That's a good start. Mind you, it's not that hard in Rimworld. It's not Minecraft. It's not that hard in Minecraft either, to be honest. It's surviving the last few nights, or the next few nights even. That's really hard in Minecraft. when you've had to try and start planting all your crops and whatnot, then you just start dying of starvation, which I can see is probably going to happen over here as well, given that it is the second day and he's only just started planting some spuds. I better haul that. Oh, I nearly forgot about my medicine. Look, I want to haul that. Mr. Doggy the Husky will have trained up to do everything. God, this is a really rubbish place to start. I've got nothing, have I? Absolutely sod all. Right, well, I think I'm going to start building some sort of building down here. I'm going to set up some bedrooms, crafting rooms and storage and whatnot down here, given that it's really defendable. I'm going to build in this bit, but I'm going to build over here. We'll have our base come down here and go up there. I have a fairly standard bunker design when it comes to mountain settlements, so we'll see if we can use that on this world. Hopefully we can, and hopefully it should work fine. Are my guys even doing anything? Come on, guys! I'll wait around forever, you know. Wrong button. Are you actually going to haul anything into that storage room I'm building? Probably not. One colonist idle. Rough child is idle. Why are you idle? Because you can't do nothing. You're rubbish at everything. So I better build a production fueled stove. I'll put it in here for now. And we'll see how we go. I am pretty hopeless at this monologuing, as you may have noticed. Hopefully with a bit of practice we'll get better. Bearing in mind this is the first time I have done a live stream at all, even though it's not a live stream. This is the first time I've tried recording myself playing a game, let's just put it that way. And I hope that I'm not doing a terribly awful job. And if I'm not, feel free to like, subscribe, yada yada. I'm sure you've heard the same spiel from God knows how many other YouTubers, but yeah. Welcome to Mr. Amateur's channel. I'll wear a hat just to try and pretend that I'm bigger than I am. Because, yeah, I'm pretty hopeless at this job. Don't quit your day job! I hear everybody crying out, don't quit your day job! Well, I've not got plans for it yet. We'll see if we can actually get a subscriber yet. That'd be nice. A single subscriber. Given that there's nothing to subscribe for at the moment until this video comes out. Which it will be, and by the time you're watching it, it will have come out. Because that's the way that logic works. So, yeah, Rough Child is doing sod all. Can you mine? Mrs. Rough Child, can you mine? Miney, miney. Miney, miney. Right, I'm going to put you on that as well, because I always need people to craft. You need to go on research. You're coming out research, even though you're actually better. That's a good point. Better put down a research bench. Kind of important. I'm actually also going to build a door through that wall into there, because otherwise they're going. Yeah. So my mouse doesn't move particularly well. It's a prehistoric mouse. I've had it for about 10 years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I'm not one of these people who has all this fancy RGB lighting and whatnot. I have two lights on my PC. One of them blinks away to show hard drive activity, and the other one shows that it's on. There's as many LEDs as I need. Right. So you're all sat there. What the hell are you doing there? Oh, you're knocking the wall down. Right, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll let you off this time, just because you're actually doing some work. Lydia? I think it says Lydia. God, my eyes are terrible. Ooh, alerts. Keep an eye on the alerts. Wait until the list starts getting up and up and up and up. Sometimes it can take me 30-40 seconds just to clean all the alerts out from some of my games. I am hopeless at reading them. Yay! She's knocked a hole in the wall. So cool. We've got some growing, we've got some food in. We now want a research table, but I can't. That's the one we want, and we're gonna build it out of steel because we've still got loads of it. We'll plonk it up there because that's about all the space I've got indoors for it. Actually, should plant some trees because I'm going to need some wood, aren't I? Let's go plant some trees down here. That's a bit overkill, but that'll do. Now, what sort of trees should we plant? They've added a lot more trees in the game. Maple trees, cypress trees, willow trees, drago trees. Pine, birch, teak. We're going to stick for normal bog standard oak because I'm really unoriginal. And we've survived another night. I am thinking of starting to build a base in this mountain. Quick little tip for everybody, because there is only a certain limited amount of build space in the world. You can't build in this area. I tend to use planning blocks and guides to show me how far I can dig in before I can't build in it. Because the thing is, you can dig outside of this, you can dig in this area, but you can't build in it, so you can sort of accidentally build your base too deep into the mountain, not be able to fill the hole back in, which can cause problems with infestations and such like. So I try not to build out there, although there is a high chance we're going to come across a gap in the rock somewhere. Ooh, need a research project. That means it's been built. Okay, what's going to be handy first? I think we're going to start growing. Not growing. We're going to make smithing. Smithing's always a good thing to invest in to start with. Ooh. I've been playing Rimworld for, I don't know, probably nearly a year now. And this is the first time that I've discovered that the F key is actually a shortcut. I usually play on a Mac, you see, so my function keys don't tend to work on a Mac as they do on Windows. But given that I've got to record this and all of that, it's much easier to do it on a Windows box than it is to do it on a Mac. Also, it means I've got a larger library of games to choose from if I decide to make any other series. But we'll start on Rimworld for now, because there is a distinct lack of Rimworld players on YouTube. And it's a shame, because it's a really good game. Now, what are we going to call it? We have to call our faction something, so we're going to call it... Given that I am the hat guy, we're going to call it Hats. You never know, we might end up making some. What are we going to call it? Bunker Town. Depending on what sort of lag that we start suffering from later on in the game, I might even think about starting a new colony somewhere else. But given the single-threaded nature of Rimworld, there's a good chance I'll get loads of slowdown before I can do that. I will experiment off camera, see how laggy it gets later on. Once we've actually got, you know, a colony and not just a house and some plants. It's barely even a house, really, is it? A couple of sleeping spots and a storage room. That's not a house. I'm still not researching anything. We'll see how it goes. At least they planted me trees, so got some wood growing now, which is a good thing. I would like to start building underground soon though, because we are going to start coming across heat stroke problems and such like, but I think I'm going to save that for the next episode. I have been sat here waffling crap, not actually doing a hell of a lot for the whole of this episode, but you've got to start somewhere, as I say, and the place that we're starting is here. But it's also the place where we're going to stop for this episode, so yes, that was a very uneventful first day. First episode. 3 days have passed, not much has happened. We've got the settlement set up. We've got a storage room, we've got some beds, a bit of food, a couple of bits and pieces. Next episode, we are going to work on building this base up here. Or starting to dig it out, anyway. Yes. Ta-ra, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.